Навсегда с тобой, навсегда.
Ring my bells, ring my bells. 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 say you want, I say you need. I will do what it takes. I will never do you wrong. 'Cause the way that we love, something that we can't fight. Oh yeah, I just can't get enough. Oh, you make me feel alive. So come on, yeah. Ring my bells, ring my bells. Ring my bells, ring my bells. Ring my bells, ring my bells. Ring my bells, ring my bells.
Агент зимы поджег листву, весь мир горит, и я живу без запасных аэродромов. Вдыхаю дым минувших дней, смотрю на блеск ночных огней. Они мне больше не знакомы. Я наконец понял, меня не держат корни, и при любой погоде я внутренне свободен. Я все оставлю в прошлом, наотмашь хлопнув дверью. Я никому не должен и никому не верю. Мой близкий враг родней чужих, из-под тишка летят ножи, и увернуться невозможно. Но как словами передать, что пустоту нельзя предать? don't touch my soul.
Chorando se foi quem dia só me fez chorar. Chorando se foi quem dia só me fez chorar. Chorando estará ao lembrar de amor que dia não soube cuidar. Chorando estará ao lembrar de amor que dia não soube cuidar.
Let's see if that works. Let's lower the music a bit and boost the mic, and let's put it somewhere that everyone can hear me. Come closer. So right, there are no viewers currently, or only one, which is me basically, I guess. Let me just check out the focus. I hope I'm in focus. Let's see. No. And I guess that's about it. So there are no viewers currently. What I'm doing here is just going around and fixing the model for a whole lot plate will be engraved into gold. Let's do that enhanced to you. Let's see that we're far enough off the edge. The most interesting question that people ask to join the live streams and nobody joined, which is funny. Well, basically, it doesn't matter if we anyway recording that. So, what do we have here? We've got here a ring. It's already been measured, like a cutout. How much do I need to cut out from? I've got here a plate of gold, which is 585 14 karat yellow gold. I think I'm out of focus. Let's see if I'm in focus. I've got here threshold. Great. So what I have here is a basically 585 14 karat gold, which we're gonna engrave on the Sarah here, which is a fiber laser engraver 50-watt JPT LP. But first we need to prepare all the models for that particular task. It's been already rolled out to about 0.65 millimeters, I guess. I'll measure it later before engraving because I need to know the height and the thickness for my cuts. So let's get on to this. Hi, hello, whoever joined us. Hi. Right, let's get on to this.
I will not deny there were good times, but you left me hurting. to crawl until you walk. You make a scream and learn to talk. You discover life on every day. From the first day you were born, you walk the lifeline of your own. And if you always keep the faith, no one can take your dreams away. In the ruins of their souls, you saw the beauty of it all. Simply a generation change. Our fathers came with steel, but we came back to make you feel our love in every song we play. Scream for me, screamer. I'm a rock believer like you, just like you. Come on, scream for me, screamer. I'm a rock believer like you, just like you.
And just trying to be the effects XF file format. So it's a Goldmark ring 13.5 millimeters. Let's get on the machine so I can quickly change the XF file on the software. I'm using EasyCAD 2.5, which is good, by the way.
No one can take our dreams away. No one can take our dreams away.
I've just been hearing out a message from a friend. Streamas. Streamas. Right. So we're good. I'm just gonna hook up the second webcam. I think we can do the basic pattern right now. So let's get on with this. Get the lens cleaned, put it where it belongs, set it all up. The machine webcam. Okay.
I feel like I'm falling.
So, because I'm doing a recording, I'm gonna just name the settings, or you can just dial in my settings. But do remember that the machine I'm using is JPD LT 50 watts. So if you're using a mobile machine or a lower setting machine, or you're using Raikus Q switch or any type of other machine, do keep in mind the settings might be different for you. So we're gonna put that in here. Just gonna set things up here. Let's put the microphone away. Me here, if you're gonna look directly what we are doing. It's going easier on my computer. So what we need to do is basically see the red light, and then I'm going to move away the light. We're going to say the machine. Let's do a red light check. Oh, pardon me. It's a nice idea to have the machine turned on before you start to engrave your designs. So let's do a quick check on the geometry here. Looks nice. Okay. So for now we are ready for the cut. Now because it's easy shape to cut, I'm gonna use a wobble type cut, which basically means that it's gonna wobble while cutting. Those who don't know what it is, wobble. But beforehand I need to change the project type because I've got already a project set with the correct settings that I need. Nice. I can see there a little bit of position shift. Always double, triple check your positioning, because if you're rolling your metal out yourself, you're gonna find yourself rolling out then you lose some metal on the cut, and you lose metal on the rolling out, on the burnout cycle. So to keep that in mind. Right, so I'll let the machine cut. I'll do a first pass with rather low settings. So for my machine is 250 millimeters a second, power set to 75%, and 40 kilohertz frequency, which is a peak frequency for my machine type. We do want to switch here the wobble, but I'm gonna do it a little bit diameter thicker, which means basically that settings is saying to us that it's gonna cut with the diameter. The wobble of the beam will be 0.3 millimeters in diameter, and the distance of each wobble, which you can basically think of it as a circle, will go a distance of 0.2 millimeters each time, which basically shows you that action when it cuts. Right, so let's do a test cut. I'm gonna switch up the mic because it's gonna have a horrible sound, believe me. So as you see, it did not do one important thing, and I have to do it right now. Modify curve edit auto connect, and we want to connect all the curves so it will be one continuous cut. That's all we want to do. And then we'll set a parameter of like begin with 10 passes and see what it does to our gold. Reminder that's 0.65 millimeters thick gold, so it should go rather fast and rather easy through that. These settings do not apply for any other type of metal that you might use. I'm going to try and get the focus right. I'm gonna hit another 10 passes, and I'm going to switch up the mic, and we'll see what we have in the end.
So why you out there moving all that nuts?
Gal them sugar, yeah, they know what's up. Do it for the stress, boy. Why you want play tough? But where I'm from, any bad boy can get touched. So why you out here moving all that nuts?
Gal them sugar, yeah, they know what's up. Do it for the stress, boy. Why you want play tough? But where I'm from, any bad boy can get touched. So why you out there moving all that nuts?
So as you can see, about well, it will cut all the way through. Let's Let's just double check that. Do another pass. I can see the beam goes all the way through. It's hitting the table. Which means that you have cut the metal. Now, what I would like to do as well here is a simple thing of just makes it easier to bend afterwards. We're gonna do a simple line finish, another simple line, grab that here. Nope. Right where that edge stops. Great. Wonderful. Sometimes I'm having a fight with this software. Great. Now that I will switch off the wobble function because I'd like to go like 5 times over it. It will differentiate in how it looks. That was all like 5 passes each. Fast as hell. Well, I'm just gonna set up the second, third webcam so we can have a look. And how do I continue? So, let's have a look. Now, what you can hear, you can see here, it's been cut all the way through. Focus on that. That's the side cut off. The metal is bent actually, so just keep in mind it can overheat. So they're on straight and forward. Pliers, scissors, wherever you have. And attach the metal. As simple as that. Obviously, we do use leftovers. We'll note them again. We'll note the leftovers again, and we'll reuse them. So we just need to clean up the edges and give the ring bend like this, like that. I'm gonna get on with the project. Let's see if we have enough material to cut the second one. And we just might. So I'll do the calculations really quick and we'll see what I can do with that.
If I could breathe, I'd be free, and I'd get high. I'd turn water to wine. If I could be, I'd breathe free at last, and I'd get high. I'd get so high. I'd get so high if I could breathe.
So because it's a men's ring, size of it is 26.5 millimeters. We need to do like it should be longer. So we need to measure out if you have 83 millimeters available space for cutting, and the rim should be bigger. It's a big man. 85, 3. Nope. So instead of cutting the second ring, I'll do another lesson on how to basically adjust. There is a simple way to adjust the height. I'll show you right now. And then I'll roll out some fresh metal and we'll do the second ring. So the easiest way to stretch out the shape you need, but keeping that proportion, which means we need 12 by 12 cube here up top, but we still need the ring bigger and like longer. So there is actually an easy way of doing that. We do need to put a few rulers here, center point. We need to put that in the center point as well. And then we need our curved edit tool. And it's very simple, just to put a second ruler here up top. Come on, I'm having a bad day. So, and like that, we're gonna use a second ruler for that. And stretch.
Boy, you're jacking my style, but I've been cool for
As simple as that, we've got ourselves a bigger ring, but we might encounter some problems because that rim is the thinnest place on it is less than 4 millimeters, which is unacceptable because it's a big ring and it could wear out very fast. That part is a big man and he has a big, like, not fat, big fingers, and in time it will wear out like in 9 months. So we do need to make that part as thick as we can. So let's adjust it real quick. Do keep in mind that you need to do that on both ends. So the best way in doing that is stretching, putting over, recolor that so you can differentiate it. Okay, and then let's say, let's measure out. I believe that a 7 millimeter rim will fit better this finger. It will be a bit fatter, so I'm gonna put here 7. Now straight ahead we can see that we need to adjust a few curves, but that's not a big problem. And you see that the proportions of the green marker have just like flown out because I've kept the lock ratio kept on. So we're gonna go back to our 3 millimeters opposed to that, and I'll do my tweaks right now. 1, 2, 1 and 2. And we need to adjust the curvature. Right. Nice. Same here to be done here. Same thing to be done here. Correct our curves. Great. Well, getting everything right is a very annoying process, but there is no other way. So I don't like that thing shifting around here. I'm gonna correct that. Thank you very much. Same goes for this. And just double check your artwork at all times, because a shortcut somewhere in your artwork will lead to you redoing your artwork one more time, losing time, losing the client, losing lots of stuff, and the time that you tried to save while like doing your shortcuts. So I'd like to connect the curves, and obviously it does a very bad job of connecting the curves. A horrible job. So I can fix it later. Or actually, let's do something else. Control K. I can do a fresh contour out of that, and that can be deleted. And there, all the curves are closed. Everything fine. Color it one more time. And we did kept our proportions of 12 by 12. So those rings will be identical in their like outlook, how they look, but not in their sizes. Now all we're gonna do is just make sure that the artwork that the client asked for us to put on the ring is just fits in there nicely, and we can be sure that it will fit. That's an Yggdrasil who is interested. That's a Scandinavian mythology, I believe. Not too big, not too small. A little bit up top. Perfect. A simple mirror trick. Wonderful. I'll skip that song if you don't mind. Right. So we've got the artwork ready. The sizes are good. We're gonna export that and say that it's at 26.5 mils. Curves. We can go here. I'll obviously have to change the lens for that particular task, but just check in. Actually, you can do a trick. If you don't have another lens, you can just do like twist around and then eyeball it on your lens. It's a life hack, but I'll rather change the lens so the cut will be straight, because from point A, from that point to point here, the could differentiate in height, and your beam will not like will not cut all the way through in all its parts. It will cut here and just miss this part because the field is like almost at the edge. So I'll change the lens and then I'll cut it. But if you don't have another lens and all you have is like I do here, in workspace, it's a 70 by 70 lens. If you do have a bigger lens, I'll suggest to just switch in a bigger lens and just a straight cut, so you can ensure that you do not have any dimensions difference. Because the cut could not be consistent, the dimensions might shift, and you'll end up with a crappy ring. So let's see. So I'll split the I'll split it in two halves. Switch on height. I'll split in two. Bollocks. Okay, I'll split it in two and we'll continue to the happy part. And the happy part is... where the fuck is it? Oh, pardon in my language. But it's a happy part. It's this part. That's the side that goes on the side of the ring. I'll show you. But first we'll have to make that one. So I'll see you in part 2. I'm gonna go take myself a coffee. I'm gonna break. And thank you for joining this. Whoever sees that recording, thanks for joining.